still compatriot Michael Gunn with the Sons of the American Revolution Cincinnati chapter. And we're here today to honor someone that was a great surprise for us to find out about. But before we can honor him, we have to present the podium correctly. So, color guard, Commander, please present the colors. Rise. I would like to again introduce to you the Cincinnati chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution President, compatriot Colonel Don McGraw.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Compatriots, Madam Regent, daughters, children, descendants, honored guests, and especially the members of the Wyeth family. It's my distinct pleasure once again to welcome you to this Patriots' Day celebration, and this time to a particularly special event, and that's the dedication of this veteran administration's grave marker for the Revolutionary War patriot, Joshua Wyeth Sr. Whether you know or not, there are 733 acres of Spring Grove Cemetery, making it the second largest cemetery in the United States. It's also on the U.S. Historic Landmark Registry. The land is already hallowed ground, that, as we saw before, includes 60 patriots of the Revolutionary War, the ones that we commemorated a few minutes ago. There's also over 1,000 veterans of the Civil War buried here, and among them 41 general officers and 7 Medal of Honor recipients. It's only fitting, therefore, that we take some time today to honor Patriot Wyeth as he takes his place in this most honorable of locations. And if you know, this is one of the veterans sections of the cemetery. The journey to arrive here today has been a particularly long one for especially the Wyeth family. And I'm sure Ms. Baker will attest to that. But perhaps it's the journey and its challenges that serve to make the day as special as it is. And what a special patriot we actually honor today. And I know the family will deliver some more specific remarks. But this is a patriot that actually started his service to the Revolution a year and a half before the battles of Concord and Lexington, with what was then the destruction of the tea that became the Boston Tea Party. That then led to the Intolerable Acts. I'm on a history lesson again. Led to the Intolerable Acts, which were basically retribution against the city of Boston for what occurred in the destruction of the tea. And then that ultimately leads to a Declaration of Independence and the battles of Lexington and Concord. So there was a series of precipitating events that the person that we honor today was intimately involved with. Remember that throughout those events, he risked his own life so that we could enjoy these freedoms today. At this point, it's my pleasure to once again introduce the President of the Ohio Society of Sons of the American Revolution, President George Rush.
I'm going to stay down here as well. That looks like Bunker Hill to me.
Could slip and fall.
On behalf of all the over 1,400 members of the Ohio Society of the Sons of the American Revolution, I wish to thank the descendants of Patriot Joshua Wyeth, who came here today far-reaching places within our great country to honor the services of this man, a soldier, a patriot, and American. Your dedication to your heritage, interest in the preservation of historical events, and efforts to educate us all on one man's contribution to the birth of this nation are inspiration. At the historic Boston Tea Party in 1773, a 15-year-old Joshua Wyeth, dressed as an Indian, boarded a ship in Boston Harbor and helped destroy an entire shipment of tea in protest of taxation without representation. Why was this young man so committed to cause to have undertaken such a dangerous activity? Why was this young man willing to risk his liberty or death? At the Battle of Bunker Hill on June 17, 1775, where 140 Americans died, what possessed this man of 17 years of age to engage in hostilities against the British government? What led him to take up arms against a well-organized military of superior numbers? The answer to these questions lies within the emerging American spirit. Today is the 239th anniversary of the outbreak of open armed conflict between Great Britain and North American colonies that occurred at North Bridge in Concord, Massachusetts, near Boston, April 19, 1775, a few short months before the Battle of Bunker Hill. Perhaps Ralph Waldo Emerson captures the spirit in the first stanza of his poem, The Concord Hymn. By the rude bridge that arched the flood, their flag of April's breeze unfurled, their once embattled farmers stood and fired a shot around the world. We recognize Joshua Wyeth today as an enduring example of courage in the face of adversity and as a commitment to a cause. We recognize him for the sacrifice of his youth and as a gift of freedom that we enjoy today. Thank you very much, folks.
Thank you very much.
I'm always following George.
Do something about that. Do something about that.
Thank you for the opportunity to represent the Ohio Society of Daughters of the American Revolution today at the dedication of a marker commemorating the service of Joshua Wyeth. In 1773, 15-year-old Joshua joined the Patriots in Boston to make the largest cup of tea in history. What an incredible heritage for the descendants here today. I commend the Wyeth descendants for your work in honoring your patriot, and the Cincinnati chapter, Sons of the American Revolution, for their assistance to you in this endeavor. It's a joyous occasion to celebrate and remember the deeds of our patriots. Congratulations to you all in coming together to honor Joshua Wyeth today.
Collins, come forward and tell us a little bit, something about Joshua.
Well, it's really impossible to condense a patriot's life down to a few paragraphs. That's exactly what I'm going to do here, knowing that we just couldn't talk about everything important that this patriot did. So I will briefly describe his life. Joshua Wyeth, 1758 to 1829. Born in October 6, 1758, in Waltham, Massachusetts, he served as a private in the Massachusetts line for 12 months under Colonel Knox in Captain Relevant Newell's company. He took an active role in the Boston Tea Party in 1773. He was a volunteer in the Battle of Bunker Hill in June 1775 in Captain Newell's company, the 1st Massachusetts Regiment. He served under Captain Saxon, was in the Battle of Flatbush on Long Island, in the skirmish at Harlan Heights, and at the Battle of White Plains in 1776. He was honorably discharged at Springfield, Massachusetts. His pension was approved in April 1818 in Urbana, Champaign County, Ohio. He resided in Springfield, Ohio for a while. He lived on Longworth Street in the city of Cincinnati during the last years of his life, and there he died in Cincinnati, Hamilton County, Ohio, on Thursday, January 22nd, 1829. He was first buried in Presbyterian Cemetery in Fort Washington, the first burial ground. He was transferred to 12th Street, and the remains may have been moved to Spring Grove or to Wesleyan Cemetery, or left in an unmarked site. Here today in Spring Grove Cemetery, we dedicate this marker for Patriot Wyeth through the concerted efforts of you, his descendants, and the Cincinnati chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution. Thank you.